Hello, my beautiful queens and kings. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right into it because you know, eh, like a lot of my videos, whenever I share something, whenever I'm going through something, it's like when you just do it and talk about it and get it over with, it's just like, okay, like I did that, like, all right, on to the next. Because we know how powerful we are. We know that we are the shit. Like, so once we, like, it's like a video game. Once we, like, hit that level, we're just like, okay, there's another one and another one. Like we over here just knocking that shit out. But, yeah, today and Merry Christmas. I know this is going to come out on the 28th, but happy holidays. It is Christmas today that I'm recording this, but um yeah, I just wanted to make this video to encourage anybody who is down and out and is like, I'm ready to give up. Because I trust me, I've been there. And as chosen ones, the like us ones that are anointed, I'm gonna say it, God's favorites. Light workers, chosen ones, earth angels, whatever you resonate with, like we go through some shit. Like we go through some shit because we're the ones who can handle it. We're the ones that are going to be able to rise up and completely turn it around. And yeah, so I was just what was it? What's the word? Not resonating, reflecting. That's not the word I was looking, but I was thinking about some shit that happened in the past, right? Because I'm writing my book and I'm like going back. I'm just doing little tweaks here and there and write some notes and just doing little tweaks here and there because I really want it to hit home when my readers read my book, right? And I was going over one part where I was just like, you know what, like I'll speak about it once, like I've taken care of it myself, but I just feel called to talk about it today. If somebody out there is feeling like I'm fucking like I'm done. I'm done. Like I'm over it. And yeah, so I was about 15 or 16 years old, right? Super young, going through what a lot of us go through. We're the black sheep. Our families treat us like shit. We always feel like the odd one out. We just feel like things are just piling on top of us on like it's just one thing after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next, because that's our life story. That's the type of journeys that we go through, right? Because then we get to a point to where we're just like no, like we have our our first spiritual awakening, which that alone, like the very first one, like that shit ain't easy. Like spiritual awakenings, they can sound like, oh wow, like that sounds so beautiful, it seems so nice, and it's like, no, it's a complete fucking opposite. Especially when you have your first one and you're like, hold on, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that everything around me has been a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of lies? Like this shit ain't real? And like it goes deep. So anyways, so about 15, 16 years old, dating somebody, and as a though us chosen ones, we go through our younger days like we're the black sheep. It's like just one thing after the next, after the next, like after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next. And I was just like trying my best to just keep moving forward, just keep moving forward. And it got to a point to where it was like I really wasn't even trying anymore. I was just almost like just, I don't know the word to use, just kind of like just gliding through life, just doing what I should do, but not having any like attachment to anything, and not in a good way though. Like I was so detached from life itself at that point that I was just like I wasn't really in my body anymore. I was just doing shit just to do it. So 15, 16 years old. I wrote about this in my book, so I go into a lot more detail there. But I won't. You see what I'm saying? Like my whole point of this video is to inspire somebody else who's feeling like shit and they're ready to go. Like don't do it. So 15, 16 years old, find out I got herpes, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. On top of all this bullshit that I'm already dealing with, now this. And because I was in the matrix, and at this time I hadn't had my first spiritual awakening or any spiritual awakenings, I'm believing all the bullshit, right? Like that type of disease, or there's other diseases out there, oh, they're permanent, that's it for the rest of your life. So I'm thinking this is it for the rest of my life. Like there's nothing that I can do, like the rest of my life, like I am fucked. That's it. My fucking life is done. And it's so crazy. Like I was just like, what's the fucking point of being here? And it's so crazy to think now, the me now would have been like, okay, if you die, you're literally just gonna come back, incarnate, and do this shit all over again. So you're gonna die and then come back and have to start all over again. But I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that then. I was just like, I thought once you're dead, like that's it. You only live one life. So at that point, I was just like, okay, so my life is over. That's it. That's it. My life is fucking over. So I was ready to die, but I didn't know I didn't like pain, right? But I was like, and I wasn't into like the popping pill scene or anything like that. I was 15 or 16 years old. So all I knew was, I was like, I just know, like, I don't want to wake up anymore. Like, I'm good. Like, I could, hopefully it happens fast. Walk outside, get hit by a bus. Just like fucking take me the fuck up out of here, because I'm fucking like, I'm worthless. I'm a piece of shit. Like this, I felt like the scum of the fucking earth. I was like, that's it. My life is done. I have nothing to fucking offer. So, that saying, faith as small as a mustard seed. At that point, I was tiny, 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 tiny bit in me that was just hoping that somebody somewhere could try to inspire me, give me some type of inspiration, and tell me that I wasn't being ridiculous, even though, like, I at the same time was just kind of like, I really just don't fucking care, like, whatever. So I remember sitting at the kitchen table, and I was telling my dad, I was just like, I don't remember what we were talking about. This was friggin' decades ago. But I remember I was just like, man, I should just kill myself. Seeking attention. I'm looking like for for a response, like, like, don't do that. Why would you say something like that? Like, and what I got back was, well, that would be stupid. And I'm like, uh what the fuck, like, that would be stupid. So not only is my life literally fucking done, I'm like, that's it, like, I'm done, like, I have nothing left to offer, and now I would want to kill myself. I'd be stupid on top of that. Like, god damn. Like, I mean, I know that, because when we're those chosen ones, we are born into toxic dynamics, right? uh and so this person had no emotional intelligence, no type of emotional, like, just anything, right? Like, it was like they were just void of any type of emotion. So I can see from their point of view, like, I can see from their point of view why they would say something like that. But for a child, and you're in that type of mindset, and you're just looking for something, anything, like literally anything, to be like, just keep going. Like, this is not over. Like, it will get better. It's okay. To get that response back is just like, what the fuck? So the whole point of, and luckily, like, I just kept going on with life, and like, yes, eventually life did get better. But the reason I want to make this video is because I want to encourage anybody out there who's like, that's it, like, I'm done. Like, I really don't have anything else left to offer. I feel like the scum of the earth. I feel like I'm unworthy. I feel like a piece of shit. Like, I did something that I really regret, and I don't think I can ever take it back, or whatever it is that you feel. Like, I'm here to tell you, especially for you, it gets so much better. And also, there is no such thing as, like, anything, nothing's permanent. Like, nothing is permanent. There's no such thing as permanent diseases. And I know, like, they're gonna try to be like, that's not true. Like, no, trust me, it's true. I would never even speak on something like this if I didn't truly believe that. Like, how do you say it? Wholeheartedly. I don't know. My arm's getting tired. Excuse me. But yeah, just don't, because your journey, this is just a part of your journey. This is just a story that you're going to be able to tell the next person and encourage them as well. But just, it gets so much better. Like, there's going to be better days. Nothing. And when I say for us, okay, so let me say, when nothing lasts forever, it doesn't. But it doesn't mean that when you go up, because for a temporary time, and then you come all the way back down again. Like, no, that's not for us. We are going to go on that journey until we finally wake up and take our power back. And then once we go up, it may dip down a little bit, but it's not going to go back down to where you were before. So I don't want you to think like okay, well, maybe it will get better at one time, but then it's going to come back to this bullshit again. Like, no, that's not our path. That's not our journey. You don't have to even concern yourself with anything like that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that part with you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because especially on a day like today, like if you're going through that, like that shit was tough. To be a child, to be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but like I literally just don't want to wake up anymore. Like I'm done with life. To think like, it's so crazy when we think about other people that we have so much compassion for them, but then when it comes to ourselves, we're like, whatever. But that's where I was at that time, but not anymore. But I don't want anybody else out there to feel like there's no hope. There's nothing to live for, because it is. There's so much to live for. Like the relationships that you're going to make, romantic and platonic, like the children that you may not have yet, like the lives that you're going to change, like how you're going to change your family lineage, your bloodline. Like, we need you. Like, we literally need you. And I understand at this point in time, you're like, why would you need somebody like me? This isn't the end of your story. Okay? It's not the end of your story. Trust me. There's more to life. So I know that this shit sucks, but keep pressing, keep moving forward, because it does get better. And until next time, I love you and the universe loves you.